During Black History Month, sixth grade students in Frank Morelli's English classes read Mildred Taylor's Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, the story of a Depression-era African-American family who fought to hold the land they worked so hard to gain. Classroom discussions have revolved around issues of entitlement, race, bias, and gender roles. But to supplement these discussions, Frank had his classes participate in a mock trial based on events in the book. The mock trial gave students a chance to learn about the American court system and the process by which a defendant's fate is decided. Students also made comparisons between how this process might shake out in the present day versus the 1930s based on the social attitudes of the times. The activity also required students to gain an understanding of the subtleties of characterization in literature, as each of them needed to live in the assigned character's shoes for an extended period. Along the way, students learned persuasive techniques they will use in a unit on debate and persuasive writing, and they developed their real-world skills of analysis and critical thinking.
I just wanted the gun. I could have just asked R.W. and Melvin, but they told me to get in the truck, and they threatened me at the church.
Do you think TJ is guilty?
I don't think he's guilty of manslaughter, but I do think he's guilty of robbery.
Okay, so you didn't actually see TJ himself hit Mr. Barnett.
You rest? All right.
Was TJ...
That concludes our trial. Jury members, it's now your turn to make a decision, and I want to remind you of a couple things.
If you're sitting there listening to what the other side is asking of that witness, the best thing to do is to take some notes. There's always ways that you can try to refute testimony that has been said. Are there any questions that you could have asked him about whether or not he was sure, or how he could have been sure? When Mrs. Barnett was up there, could have been asking questions about the scene itself. Was it dark? How hard was it to see and make out the people who were in there? Because that would make it seem as though she's not a great witness. Maybe she didn't actually see who was there.
The jury has decided that TJ is innocent of both cases.
Yes! Oh yes! Oh yes!
Yes, that a new investigation should be held investigating R.W. and Melvin.
Excellent. This judge also will listen to those recommendations and recommends as well that a new investigation is opened up and that R.W. is taken out of here in handcuffs.